dear children, today we are going to discuss our third poem, The Temple and the Body. It's a Vachana written by Basavanna. Basavanna, a Kannada poet, he was from Karnataka, was a great philosopher and a social reformer who fought against the caste system in our country. He wrote a number of poems in the form of Vachana. It carries a lot of messages about this casteism, the way of prayer, and this poem also is discussing about the way of our prayers, how to worship the God, or we make temples, or we make like we can say like puja rooms and all, whether it is the right way of worshipping the God, or whether through these worships gods are happy or not. These all things we are discussing in this poem. So let us start. The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? My legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head a cupola of gold. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers, things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall stay. That's all the poem. It's very small poem. There are only 10 to 11 lines, the smallest poems in our syllabus. So we can discuss by lines. The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? So here Basavanna saying that rich people, they have a lot of money. They can make temples. They have money, so they can make temples to show their devotion towards God. They can worship God by making big temples. But I am a poor man. I don't have enough money to make temples for God. So how I will worship God? What is the way for me to worship God? How I will show my devotion to God? What is the way I can adopt to pray to God? Because I have no money. Rich people have money, so they can construct temples, big temples they can construct, and they can show their love and devotion towards the God. But I am a poor man. What shall I do? So what I am going to do? That is the second stanza. My legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head a cupola of gold. So I don't have money to construct temple, so I am converting my complete body into a temple. My legs are pillars, my legs are converting into pillars. My body is the shrine. What is the meaning of shrine? It's like a temple, where we keep the statue of the God. Then my head is a cupola. Cupola is, we can see, if you observe temples, we can see above the temple, just the top of the temple, you can see like a rounded dome. Like a rounded dome you can see above the temple, that is cupola. So my leg I am converting as the pillars, and my body is the shrine where I keep the God, and my head I convert into a cupola of gold, because I don't have money to construct temple, so my body itself I am offering to God as a temple. Then listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers, things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall stay. Then Basavanna saying that, Basavanna praying to God, the Lord of the meeting rivers. Lord of the meeting rivers means Basavanna's chosen deity. Basavanna was too much like compassionate about the God, the Lord Shiva of Kodal Sangama. You may have listened about this Kodal Sangama. There is it's very famous for Lord Shiva in Kodal Sangama. So Basavanna is very compassionate about this God, wherein the Lord Shiva is Kodal Sangama. So Basavanna praying to God, or saying to the Lord Shiva, things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall stay. Rich people make temple, they make you big temple for Lord Shiva. It's right only, but this is only man-made things. One day they can construct big temples, but whatever it is, one day it will fall down. Now, however we construct, whatever the strength we give to those things, it will fall down one day, but the moving ever shall stay. Here in the last line, Basavanna saying about our human soul. If you give a space for Lord in your soul, in your heart, it will not like we can say, like it will not fall down anytime. Directly it will reach the God. One day we all will die. If, for example, if we can say like this, even our body also will go to the soil, but our soul will reach ultimately to the Almighty, ultimately to the God. So even if you construct temples, that is not the right way of worshipping the God. The right way is keep God, give a space for, give a place for God in your soul, in your heart. Then you can reach God after your death. When you, after your death, this body, this temple, everything will fall down, everything will go into the soil, but our soul, it will ultimately, it will go to the God. So this is a message Basavana was trying to give through his vachana. He has written a lot of vachana which is carrying a lot of messages about social reformation or about prayers, God, all these things. Through this vachana, it's a small vachana. Through this vachana, Basavana is trying to give us the right meaning of worshipping. Now, how to pray to God, making temple and constructing big temples and all, that is not the right way of praying to God. What is the right way? The right way of praying to God is giving a place for God in your soul. Then only you can reach the God after your death. That is the message Basavana tried to give through this vachana, because poor people, they can't make any temple and all. They can't construct temple in the way of rich people do. So they convert their body into a temple. Then which way? This way is the right way to pray to the God. Instead of constructing big temples and all, if you give some time to pray in your mind, if you give a place for God in your heart, in your soul, then your soul, that is ultimately which has no end, it will reach God only. This is the message Basavana tried to give through this poem. Very simple poem, easy to understand. I hope you understood the poem. I hope you understood the class. See you with the next chapter and the next video. Thank you. Take care.